Morning, everybody. I'll do a quick video this morning. Sorry. That's no way to start the day. I hadn't even taken a hit yet. My hat crooked. Isn't that weird looking? My head's crooked, I think. That could be, for sure. It's all broken. Everything. Pick something. I dare you. Pick something that runs like a fine old machine that has only man's interest at heart, is to help improve the quality of life for people. It's all broke. It's all broken. I'm working on my old pickup. I'm replacing the brake pads and all the innards on the driver's side. And I found out something strange. I don't know if y'all think this is strange, but I thought it was strange. The truck is a 1969 3/4 ton Chevy pickup. Well, the genius engineers at GM, there's a different caliper, solenoid top deal, for the driver's side than the passenger side, or the others. Just the one different one. 1969. You'd have thought they'd been a little more antiquated, or everything was the same, right? No. And it's freaking miserable to try and fix these things. Hard. Bad positions. No room. And there's plenty of room on those trucks. So I don't know what the hell. But we truck along here and get by as best we can. But just imagine how much different it'd be if 15% better. Have you ever seen the episode of Seinfeld where Newman is gonna get transferred to Hawaii? So to help him, Jerry delivers his mail for him for a week. Well, he ends up doing such a good job. Newman loses the promotion. And Newman tells him, "Oh, what's wrong with you?" He says, "I was just doing your job, delivering the mail." He says, "Nobody has over 80% efficiency. Nobody. What are you doing? You've ruined everything." Because he delivered actually over 80% of the mail he was supposed to deliver. And that ain't heard of in the post office. We don't do that. You know what I mean? It's just, and you can translate that to all institutions. The stupid insurance company for my spinal cord stimulator. Wake and bake with you guys. 4 months ago, they called me up going, "Hey man, you owe us money." I'm like, "How you figure I owe you money? I gave you money down, and then I gave you payments when it was over, and I don't owe you nothing." They're like, "Yeah, you do." So I said, "Fine." I said, "But when you reimburse me, I need your personal extension so I can call you back and go, 'Ha, told you.'" And she kind of giggled. She says, "Well, sir, I'm sorry. Can't do that, but I assure you this is due. So pay it." How about 2 weeks ago, 2.5, 3 weeks ago, get a check for $650 from them, reimbursement. I'm just like, I knew it. Well, last week I got another one. They just, oh my God, those people. And it's, I guess, think about that. What a process that somebody gets a piece of paper or something on their screen and they go, hey, this guy owes us money. Send him a bill. And then this person calls. He didn't talk to that person. He talked to somebody else. And they go, oh, yeah, pay it up. And then when it doesn't, it's already been paid. And then somebody else gets it on their screen going, this got paid already? What are we doing? It's like, send him a refund. Lee, guys, what's going on? That happens. You know that's got to happen every day. There's somebody in the reimbursement office going, oh, geez, guys. Can't you do this? I'm writing out more checks than we're getting in. I don't know. I'm just rambling today. It's all broken. The one of the craziest things going on right now is just this whole cultural kind of, you can see the give and take. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, there come these guys like Andrew Tate, and there's a couple of black guys that are on the same level, talking the same talk about masculinity and worth, and their opinions on women and all that stuff. And it's just so funny. Seems like a psyop to me. Because boom, out of the blue, the narrative from the left is, toxic masculinity, you gotta feminize yourself, you gotta be more sensitive. And then boom, out of the blue, here comes these guys going, bullshit, you gotta be a man, you make the money, you take care of the feminines, they're weaker sex, that's your job, you're supposed to take care of them, you're supposed to feed them and clothe them and house them, but then they're supposed to. And old man people don't like that. They don't like that at all. Now, it's funny how women just do not like when they're told, hey, by the Bible, by your nature, you're supposed to be tender, loving, and and nurturing, and you're supposed to be the base, the family. We grow around you. You have our children. You take care of our environment for us while we externally go out and gather and provide. And it's two separate roles. People don't like that no more. They don't like that. That is unacceptable. Just unacceptable. And it's scary. Wow. What would June Cleaver do today? Huh? I think June would be doing. You think June would be I think she'd be an auto mechanic. I think she'd be a lawyer. What do you think? What would she be? I don't even have my speaker on yet. I don't know how my audio is going to be. There it is, turned on now. But the whole thing. Yeah, what would Mary Tyler, what was her name? Well, she played Dick Van Dyke's wife. What would those women be doing today? Would she work at an insurance office? Because they wouldn't let her stay at home. Couldn't afford to. Oh, I still got that up. Check this out. That's one thing about these days. You can find just about anything you need. Here's what here it is. That's what I was working on. Pulled me up a video to look at. You see what YouTube had to offer. These are a pain in the ass. Oh my God. This right across here. This, let me close that. This is your brake adjustment caliper. Oh man, those are hard to get lined up. This thing is a bitch to get the brake line through the back on. See this one, this is a newer model. See, this is the the brake line that comes through. And mine, the brake line comes to the very back, right behind this, into this. It's a mess. Because this is what hits the brakes. Right? Crazy. But this guy, he had to take off his gear back here. He had to take off the freaking axle cover and take out a pin so he could pull the shaft out of the center. When I saw that, I thought, holy shit, I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to do that. Did I mess something up? But no, different year model. And oh my God, I'm glad. I didn't have to do all that. Just do brakes. But we live in a broken world. We live in a fallen world. So what happens? What do we do next? I mean, they're doing so much social engineering right now. It's not even funny. I mean, if you think about all the different angles that they're working on hardcore change, there's not very many they're not touching. Not very many. I mean, gosh, I don't even think they can keep their all of a sudden I can't think of the word. Their eugenics. They can't keep their eugenics out of anything. It's in everything. And their talk, when you listen to them, the way they manipulated language, they're basically talking people into, doing exactly what they need. Well, I get your consent because, you trust me, you believe me. And then each time you find out I lied, you go, well, it didn't affect me. But it does affect you. It affects us all. And unfortunately, what do we have? We can go vote, which we saw last time, and we've known our whole lives, man. People talked like it was just, Chicago, areas that would rig elections for their city councilmen or aldermen or whoever. But geez, come on. We know they've been doing it at every level for how long? We know presidents have been chosen and not elected. It's just, and the arrogance. My whole life, America has sat back and looked down on all the other countries who are so much better than you. They're so much more moral, and our people are more free. And oh my God, none of it was true. None of it. America ought to feel like that abused kid that just from the day it was born, man, parents abused it mentally, physically, and the whole way. Telling that, no, you're good. Quack, quack. No, you're good. Quack, quack. I guess we've got Stockholm Syndrome as a country, right? A lot of us are sympathizing with our captors, which is our fascist, eugenics run ideology of a government, not just our government, heck. The big dogs, the big powers out there, the money people. Isn't it crazy how with that in the beginning of the vid thing they gave away so much money to big businesses. They just printed up this money and gave them this money without having to work for it, without having to produce a product to get it, and made a lot of people rich. Saw a stat the other day that the billionaires during this time they added to their overall values 20-30%. Well, the lower tier of us have lost almost 12% of our income due to taxes, inflation, just across the board price hikes. And they're improving at 10%. We're losing at least 10%. That doesn't seem right. It just doesn't seem right when the people doing the work are going backwards and the people funding the work are going forwards. Kind of weird. That doesn't seem right. Everybody should be going forward together, but it doesn't work that way. Who thinks that flat Earth will ever get a fair and honest shake and listen to on a platform that's meaningful? I don't think so. I just want to see it. I just want to see the ice wall, I just want to admit, okay, all right, we're not spinning. This is what we know so far. We tell you those other things because we don't know. We're trapped in this freaking thing. We try to get outside of the freaking low Earth orbit. Can't do it. We can only go so high, and we just kind of float around in the sky up above and look around. Call it space, but anything but space. It's the atmosphere, which is space, contains space. It is space, but it's not space. It's not space. Come on, guys, be honest. And it's so funny. I've seen them before. They're that divergence, bringing them out again. All the video footage they have of like the space shuttle. It's a balloon. It's sitting there on the freaking launch pad, bouncing 6-8 inches up and down, and it's 2 million pounds. And it just kind of bouncing. And then those external tanks just floating to the ground. Nice and slow. While I like the one where he shows back to back the tanks just floating, but that Baumgartner off that Red Bull jump, he jumps off that sucker and he disappears. But not those external tanks. They just float around. Hello. It's crazy. It's all freaking broken. All of that. Good morning, whoever just joined. Yeah, I got up a little early today. I've been sleeping in. Yeah, I'd been sleeping in till 6:30, 7 o'clock. I don't do that. It's been a long time since I did that. So I was getting some good sleep. My body was telling me, let's go. I've been working hard around this place, man. I got all my yard work done. Finally. Bought a brand new riding lawnmower last year when we bought this place, and did it did good the first season. This season pulled it out, and I knew the first time, gas is probably I left gas in it, so I suck it all out and pour what I have left in my garage. Well, it's obvious had some water in it because I had some trouble then. It fouled out this little solenoid, $150. So I replaced it, and it kept doing it. I took it back yesterday, and I was like, dudes, this thing ain't running worth a damn. You know what's going on? And they called me up and they said, yeah, man, we pulled off the carburetor and stuff, and there's water in it. I'm like, water? How did water get in it? And all I can think is the gas can was sitting outside and it got water in it from the rain. I don't know. Or it's just this cheap ass gas that if it sits there long enough, I've always heard the water, especially the ethanol, that the water separates, from the gas the longer it sits. So I learned a hard lesson there, but I got it yesterday and it's running great. I'm gonna get out and finish mowing today. But geez, the rain out here. I am so sick of the rain. My backyard, it's been 2 days. I guess it rained a little bit day before. Maybe 2 days in the night. But it's been sunny days the last 2 days for sure. Nice and hot. My backyard still puddles of water in it. Just water standing around the sides of the house. Just still water standing. Can't mow in those places. Almost got stuck going along. Well, man. I did get it stuck when we first moved out here, me and Ellen. I didn't know it was muddy on that side of the house and stuff. That's where the septic tank sprinkler systems are. And got that sucker stuck. Me and Alan took us a while to get that sucker out of there. That was a mess. I learned my lesson on that too. But today, going to play golf. Kind of have to. We got housekeeper coming today. And this is funny. Got a housekeeper coming today because I don't do a good enough job of dusting and sweeping because we have dog hair. I run the vacuum. We have a nice Kirby vacuum, man. I fire that sucker up and I just run around the house. We got all solid floors. There's no carpet anywhere. It sucks it up, cleans up good, but I don't do it enough. So she got somebody to come clean today. So I'm gonna go play golf. They can clean all they want. It's not bad. The way my wife acts, we live in utter filth. Nasty. Just ask her. It's just awful. But then again, my wife does overreact a little bit. I've told her, and y'all may be witness to this one day. Told her, baby, one of these days, you're gonna cry wolf one too many times. And I'm not gonna come running when I hear you go, oh my God, oh shit. And I come running in there, I'm like, what? And she's like, I broke a nail. My God. I'm like, it sounded like you were freaking injured. Jesus, woman, don't do that. You're gonna lay there and you're gonna freaking die. Because I'm gonna come. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you broke a freaking nail again. And you coming running. Tell me, does that happen to y'all? Guys, I don't know why. She just wow. Sometimes. Oh crap. We were going to SEMA in Vegas in November with her sister and brother-in-law, he has a body shop out of Canada, and he goes to SEMA. And so we were going with him. And she comes home yesterday. Oh my God, I had to cancel our trip to Vegas. Corporate moved that meeting. She had a meeting second week of November, and they moved it back to the first week. So we don't get to go to Vegas. We got to go to Plano to a corporate meeting. No fun. But maybe next time. I want to go to SEMA. That was cool. I've seen videos of it and stuff. I wanted to go check that out. Not happening. So I've been going 27 minutes or so. I don't know if I got anything else to gripe about. It's just all broken. You know, it's not great, guys. It's not great. If you don't have the Lord, I can imagine. Couldn't imagine not having faith and not understanding where we're going with this. It's not going to get any better, at least for the non-believers. It's going to get way worse for us. Lord, we've got that armor of protection. We put on the armor of God every day. Every day. You can't go out in that world without it. You just can't. I go out there and go to parts stores, go to the small engine repair shop with my lawnmower. You run across these people, and boy, man, a lot of people are just miserable. Just miserable. Don't engage, don't want to talk to you, don't want to, no customer service, just give me your money, go, what do you want? I need A, B, or C, here, go. Just getting hard to deal with these people. Bad, low vibration everywhere. Low vibration everywhere. If you can't feel it, you need to get tuned in. Speaking of getting tuned in, I don't know about you guys. I've talked about it before. Sleeping to the healing Solfeggio tones. Well, what I've been listening to lately, and I love it. It's this brown noise at 432 hertz. Man, I sleep good to that. I sleep real good to that. It's nice. I suggest you try it. For me, it works. My wife, she still listens to the immune boosting Solfeggio tunes, healing tunes, and of all the people in the administration that she works with, she's the only one who hasn't been sick this whole time. Everybody else has been out sick. She stayed home one day about 3 months ago. Just one day, she didn't feel good. So she stayed home. But that's it. If you don't believe in that stuff, okay, but the Lord put those frequencies out there for a reason. And there's no lies in nature. That frequency works. There for a reason. And we used to know how to use it. Not anymore. And we're relearning. We got some people trying to reverse engineer this past that we've been lied about. And lied to about. People are working on it. Pretty encouraging. Got some people, doing some good work out there. We got to pray for them. But other than that, I guess I got nothing else to complain about. I got it pretty good here. Love y'all. Good vibrations, good discernment. Take care.